right, we are live. Beef. Big day for you today, buddy.
Huge day, my
proud of
friend.
you.
Huge
Very
day.
proud
Thank
of you.
you. Bless you guys. It's a celebration tonight, bitches. That's right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to you.
Why don't we start?
Since we have another podcast to do right after this, we should just jump right in.
Let's start with that region. So we're going to start with the
yes.
White Sox Day region, which pitted myself, the Beef Loaf, against the number 15 seed Ozzie Guillen Jr. And it was wall-to-wall today, boys. I walked it off, the number 5 seed, 66% to 34%. I'll advance to the Elite Eight. This is my 4th regional championship in the 7 years that we have run the tournament. But a question for you guys, am I the oldest ever regional champ in this tournament? I want to ask you guys, yes or no?
See, I feel like no. I feel like earlier on we probably had someone, maybe even someone in the media that was older.
Okay, so here's the one, guys, that I looked through all the old regional champs, and back in the day we'd only have 4 in the real early years because it was only 4 brackets, and we expanded to 8. But in the 2018 tournament, the very first one, Chuck Garfien won the Celebs region. And so my question is 2018 Chuck Garfien older than 2024 Beef Loaf? What do you think?
Ooh.
what MSS? Size it up, man.
Yes.
You think so? So you
yeah,
think he's at least 6 years older than me.
I'm gonna. Oh yes, because he was he was around when like fake IDs were still legit. Like you could still actually use them to get in. Because we barely made that. But we barely made it. We barely made it. So he had it and he was locked in. Yes, I'm going. Yes,
he was locked in. Okay,
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
You think he was? You think I am the oldest? I am actually the oldest.
No. I think. Oh, you think when he was. Okay, well, I know what
in
you're
18
saying.
was he older than I am
he older
today?
than what you are today?
Yeah.
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say you're the oldest.
You say I'm the oldest? Okay. We'll have to find out. We'll find out a later date.
Oh, you don't even have an answer?
No, I don't know. I don't know how Chuck Garfien is. No.
Loaf. How did you win this?
It was a guess for you guys. It was a guess.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find this.
All right.
I mean, it's easy enough to look up.
Go through the next bracket and let's see what and then while he looks that up.
Absolutely. You guys check it out. So let me pull up the Elite Eight here. So I move on, and I will move on against the winner of that Classic View region. And I'll pull that Classic View region up here right now. It was the number 8 seed Comic Punk guy against number 14 seed Bob Tolan. Controversy all day. The 11th Ward screaming bots back. There was bots everywhere. There was fighting. I'm in 3 different DMs where they were talking shit about the 11th Ward guys. So Teresi, we're going to need a resolution here. Is it Comic Punk guy or is it Bob Tolan, the 11th Ward, moving on?
So as much as I dislike this, so I went and I met with Elon Musk and I asked him about the bots. I said, wait, where are these coming from?
Cousin.
Yeah.
Almost all of them, the IP address tracks back to the Village Inn in Canaryville. So so Bob is a top suspect, but he was winning when it all happened. I had screenshots of a lot of the morning. So unfortunately, I gotta push Bob on. I gotta let him go on to the next round. Our guy, Comic Punk guy, has had a great tournament, and now it's the end of the road for him. But the punishment for Bob is that he gets to face Beef Loaf, so that should be fun.
a real 11th Ward man, not a man who claims they're from the 11th Ward. I'm 11th Ward through and through. These guys don't know nothing about the 11th Ward. I've been 11th Ward forever. So I'll bring the graphic back up. That first matchup tomorrow is going to be Beef Loaf in the White Sox Day region, the champ, and then the champion of that Classic View region, which is Bob Tolan from the 11th Ward. That's matchup number 1. Do you want to pay some bills while we're at this?
Hey, you know what, Loaf? Yeah, I do want to pay some bills. God damn it.
Hey, Chicago, are you ready for March Madness? Come to Wings and Rings and enjoy the games while sipping on ice-cold $2 Tall Boys. That's right. All day Saturday, we're serving up $2 Miller High Life, Pabst Blue Ribbon, and old-style Tall Boys. Whether you're rooting for your favorite team or just out for a good time, we've got you covered. And the fun doesn't end with the tourney. All Sox season $2 Towel Boy Saturdays are the go-to deal. Our friendly staff will take good care of you pre or post-game. Grab your friends and head on down to 3434 South Halstead today. Wings and Rings, voted best wings in Chicago in 2023.
Now listen, you head over there this weekend and you get your $2 fucking Tall Boys, okay? $2 Tall Boys, watch some NCAA basketball and pick up your Buffalo. God damn it. See, Kier fucked me up now. Wings and Rings. Get your Wings and Rings VIP card. You get in there. This is 15% off food and soft drinks. Goes with the $2 tall boys. You're going to be fucking shit up left and right. Get hammered responsibly. Take an Uber home and go yak in your backyard. All right? Go do that. $2 tall boys this Saturday. Wings and Rings. Best place to be for the NCAA and 108 tourney.
All right, let's get a drink here. We got $1.08 from our guy, comic punk guy. Great
you,
tournament.
Sorry, dude.
Bless your heart. You were great in this tournament. Terrific.
You did a good job. I'll give you a good game the next time I see you.
Teresa, you're Region Rat says Chuck was 46 in 2018.
So he just barely edged it.
So he was older.
Barely edged it.
I'm only 45, so not gonna make that one there. Before I get to the next bracket, Teresa, you notice how my Sox Summer cut down the ad reads, and then he does his own ad read after it to lengthen the ad read. I appreciate that.
He needs to
ad
fill
lib. I
in.
like that. Yeah, no, he knew he was coming up short, so he had to do a little more.
I just want to
that.
make sure everybody knows they can save 15% during the year. You know how big I am on deals.
Next up is the Summer George region with the number 1 seed Missy Carroll against the number 6 seed Mailman Jack. This was hotly contested all day. Tons of retweets on it. And in the end, Missy Carroll sneaks out a victory against Mailman Jack, 51% to 49%.
Oh,
so Missy Carroll is going to move on to the next round. Her opponent is going to be from the Wave Sucks region. And so the Wave Sucks bracket is right here. And that pitted the number 8 seed Gabriel Bearstown against the number 3 seed Alexis Lopez. The result says Alexis 42% and Alexis 52% and Gabriel 48% with Alexis winning. Teresi, we have a abnormally high amount of votes here. Is there any foul play, or are we good to go with this result?
Even if there was, early in the day, Alexis had the lead, so we'll just assume that it was clean, or if it was dirty, it was kind of back and forth enough that it was about the same. So Alexis with the win.
Excellent. So that matches up tomorrow. The winner of the Summer George region, Missy Carroll, will go against the winner of the Wave Sucks region, Alexis Lopez. Moving on.
Oh, daddy.
Baby. Moving on to the Sunday Soak region. This one was hotly contested all goddamn day, and it was chalk, this region. MSS hates when it's chalk. It was the number 1 seed, Brian Knights, against the number 2 seed, Mrs. Beefloaf. In the morning hours, Mrs. Beefloaf trudged ahead. Then, cue the motherfucking Blues Brothers Army woke up and trudged back and took the lead. And then there was a lot of push from the crowd for Mrs. Beef during the day. Got this thing back to 50-50. Brian Knights put a video kind of at about 6:30 and edged him ahead, and he stayed just ahead and ends up winning this 51% to 49%. So Brian Knights will move on. He is the winner of the Sunday Soak region. And the Sunday Soak region is going to go up against the 108 region in the next round. So we'll get to the winner of there very shortly. And that was a hotly contested match as well. The number 2 seed, HBIC, went up against the number 5 seed, Jacqueline Hillegas. The lead changed hands several times during the day, at least when I caught it, amongst my busy accounting day. But in the end, HBIC sneaks it out, 51% to 49%. So HBIC, the winner of the 108 bracket, will go against Brian Knights, the winner of the Sunday Soak region. Boys, your thoughts on those couple of matchups right there?
Well, I mean, Brian Knights, he's been a little bit down because he hasn't been online as much. Like he's got the job where he can't do it right now. So he made it through. We'll see what his time looks like tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday. So that'll be interesting.
Here's I don't like chalk. Chalk's not good. But I do like girls having to go, women going against other women, because then we don't have that. Well, I'm just going to vote for the women. And then I also love it when they're best friends and have been putting out each other's content all like crazy. So now to go against each other, it's just going to be a fun time to watch. And then HBIC has his work cut out for him, but I'm sure the other bums will come in and help him out a little bit. What do you think, Loaf?
I think HBIC is in big fucking trouble. I'll be honest with you. Brian Knights is a generational talent in this tournament. HBIC has done a great job to get here. The bums in total had a great tournament. Content-wise, they advanced far. I mean, except for Dougie. They advanced far, and much respect to those guys. But I'll be honest with you, fucking Brian Knights has been a unit. He continues to be a unit in this tournament, and He said it in his video. He's got tomorrow off. So he's going to have a day to be able to do some shit. So this is trouble for HBIC.
Oh, shit. Well, he's going to be all pruned up in that hot tub. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Hey, guess what, guys? Let's pay some bills.
Yo, welcome to Riz King, everybody. Riz Galani from the RG Group / Dreamtown Realty is in the house. Riz has been the top producer in Chicago since 2009. That's 14 years, motherfuckers. So if you are looking to buy or sell a house, our guy Riz and his team can help you out. 95% of Riz's business comes from referrals. That's how good he is. So head on over to rggroupchicago.com and see what Riz and his team can do for you.
I apologize, Treasy. I fucked you all up. You're gonna go for a drink there.
All
Let's
good.
get a bit. Oh, you're
We're
You're echoing. Am
I out? Okay, hold on.
Man,
You guys do that drink. I'll fix this.
Let's
he's
do
on
it.
a megaphone.
It's our guy Dougie Fresh. He says, "What a drag having to work." allegedly, Dougie.
Right.
Thank you for the drink, my friend.
Cheers. Thanks, Dougie.
Yeah, I mean, just a very nice job. I mean, like, man, Jake, MSS. I love the music behind the Riz. Ad.
The Riz King.
I got a little.
Do you like motherfuckers? And
your rap, I like you to work on it a little bit, but the music behind it.
It's
the
a Rick
beat,
and Morty.
yeah.
It's a Rick and Morty motherfucker.
It's like
hey, y'all want to go to Mexico, motherfuckers?
It might have been one of Dre's beats. I couldn't tell.
How we doing now?
You're good.
Much better.
We're
You
back?
sound terrific.
We're back. All right.
Absolutely back. All right.
Clean as fuck, motherfucker.
Let's move on to the next bracket. It's the Here's the Thing region, and this was also chalk, going all the way to the end.
1-2.
The number 1 seed and defending champion, Alley White Sox, went against the number 2 seed, Roxy, and Alley White Sox wins this one going away, 75% to 25%. The champion is going to have a chance to defend her title. And as the winner of the Here's the Thing region will go against the winner of the Whiskey Gotcha bracket, which we'll get to right now. And the Whiskey Gotcha bracket pitted the number 4 seed, Baloney, against the number 3 seed, Maddie Spagnola. And the number 3 seed, Maddie Spagnola, won going away. It was a boat race most of the day, 61% to 39%. Maddie Spagnola is showing to be one of the most dominant contenders in this tournament that I could remember. I can't remember someone winning by such large margins for their first time in here. And so she is the winner of the Whiskey Gotcha region, and she's going to face off against Alley White Sox, the defending champion. So that's going to be a great quarterfinal matchup, don't you think, boys?
Beef, it's like when we still had the full podcasts into this, and it was like the first year we had Sox on 35th, and they were like boat racing people. I think in the same fashion, we're realizing that young people use the internet more than old people. We're finding that,
and better.
We're finding that out once again.
Yeah.
We have a ton of drinks right now. I want to get some drinks in. Then we'll pay one more, and I want to get some predictions from you guys on what we have left to go. How about that?
Let's do this. We got one from. Am I caught up? Yeah, I'm caught up. Billy Wires. He says I haven't watched live in a while. You guys are something than other. He said you guys are gayer than ever.
Happier than ever.
You're damn right we are, William. How dare you? Bless you. Thank you for the drink, my friend.
I take that as a compliment. Being happy. All right, Joey P says HBIC season. Vote bum. The bums have a great showing.
Yes,
Absolutely.
They've been doing great this turning. Good job, guys. Except for Doug.
I watched Baloney's speech that he had accepting his loss, and he said some people are stressed out by this. He fucking loves making this content, so I love to hear that, Peter.
He says I ran into a buzzsaw and I ran out of content. I'm blaming the kids like MSS does. Cheers.
Cheers, Peter.
Yeah, my kids fuck up a lot of shit.
Allegedly.
And we got Aloha, Mr. Handy said, great job with the tourney.
Mr. Hand.
We're almost there. We're almost done.
Almost
Man,
done.
I really
there,
hope
baby.
Mr. Hand wins that bottle of Sinatra Select, and I get to pull a tug right off of that fucking bottle. Yeah.
Vino in the comments says, LOL, this is my favorite gay podcast. Thank you.
Hey, thank you.
That.
Number one
that's not a
minority.
drink, but thank you. I appreciate
Number one minority podcast. tracks well with the gays. Love it.
That's right. Gay Minority Podcast.
Yes.
That's correct. MSS, you want to pay bills one more time? And then I got some questions for you guys about predictions.
I was just making sure we were not out of drinks, but yes, let's do this.
Hey, sports fans, are you ready for the 108 tourney? At the Collector's Cave, we are excited to offer a special deal to all the autograph lovers out there. Get 15% off everything in our shop using the code THE108 at checkout. We have an incredible selection of autographed memorabilia from your favorite players, including Chris Chelios, Jose Canseco, Ryan Sandberg, Mark Grace, Dan Hampton, Jim McMahon, Mike Ditka, and the General, Bobby Knight. From pictures, helmets, and jerseys, we've got it all. Head over to MakeSigningsFunAgain.com to browse our inventory and use the code THE108 at checkout to get your discount. The Collector's Cave, your #1 source for autographs and autograph signings in the Chicagoland, Northwest Indiana area.
Couple more drinks come in.
Let's do it, baby.
Got to feel my biceps. He says, as much as the 11th Ward Warriors joke, those guys have respect for the tournament and made me a new fan of this show. Big W, stock is up. I don't know what that means. Cheers. Cheers
Thank
to
you,
you.
biceps. Bless you.
Oh, and then this nice one from Praz. He says, Brian Knights is still a serial killer. It's very possible. He's killed the competition so far.
Hashtag vote HBIC. So he's back in the bum.
Oh, he's under their umbrella.
He's on the bum network. He's on the
bum network.
Yeah, he's under the umbrella.
He's in the bum work.
He's not
lay
on
it
the
on
tobacco.
us.
All right, so we are down to the 8, boys.
Yes.
My question for you: who's going to win this tournament? MSS, you first.
All right. Well, you're going to win tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, I got one win in me. You think at
tomorrow? You got tomorrow. I think
Okay.
you're going to beat Bob. You've been doing a very good job. I'm going to give you tomorrow for sure. Missy and Alexis, I'm gonna stick with the Queen. Missy's probably gonna take that. We go over to the other side. Sunday Soak, Knights and HBIC. I gotta go with my guy Knights. I think he's he's woken up, and if he's got the day off, he's got a lot of content build up in him. So I feel like he's gonna be going nuts. He's gonna pull it out. He wants this, people. He really wants this. So HBIC, just bring your shit.
Second ring, baby.
You got to bring it. You got to bring it if you want to bring it. And then Maddie and Allie is intriguing only because it's going to be like people are going to be confused at who to vote for. So that is going to come down to some content. And Maddie, I mean, this is your freshman effort. I think I got to go with Maddie for some reason. In my head, I think smart money goes to Maddie. So
who wins? Who gets out of here? Who gets out of here? Who wins the whole thing?
I feel like betting against Maddie Spagnola in this tournament is dumb money. I think you need to bet on her to go all the way. It is Women's History Month, for Christ's sake. That's who I'm taking.
Teresa, what about you? Who's winning this whole goddamn thing?
I'm going to go directly against you then. I'm going to say Allie defends the championship.
Wow. Okay.
I'm going to say she defends the crown.
Love
and
it.
If I just mushed Maddie, I'm really sorry. Okay.
And what's nice is that's the quarterfinal matchup, right? That's the Elite 8 matchup. So you're going to know which one of those powerhouses kind of makes it to the next round by 8 o'clock tomorrow. So I'm really looking forward to that right there. I'm not sure I agree with you guys. I think Brian Knights has got it in him. I think he runs past HBIC, and into early next week he's got a chance to can some content, and I think he probably hangs another banner here.
He would love that too, and hopefully he'd buy another belt and give me the old one. That would be awesome. Look at Chirizi. He's
frozen up.
Still stimulated. I think Chirizi just came. Look at it. He's got the I just came face.
He can't stop coming right now.
He got that Telemundo internet, motherfucker. I really got to work on my motherfuckers and just like have some good drops with motherfuckers all over the place.
I feel like you have good drops. Don't you have good drops?
And like the fucking bitch, a weak bitch. That's a good one. That is a good one.
All right, I think that's all we got. MSS,
it is.
You want to get out of here, my friend?
Let's get out of here. You know what we should probably do, though?
We
should probably remind people that we're going to be right back with a brand new 108 podcast right after this. So don't stray too far, but come look for us in a little bit, okay?
Yep.